Next topic is Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI. SEBI was set up in 1988 as an administrative body to regulate the functioning of the securities markets, to provide adequate protection to investors against exploitation and other risks like price rigging and insider trading. It was set up to promote and control trading of securities. Though it was set up in 1988, but it was granted a legal status in 1992. So we can say that now SEBI is a corporate body having a separate legal entity and perpetual succession, right? These are the several objectives of SEBI, why SEBI was established, why SEBI was set up, right? The first objective says to regulate and monitor the activities of stock exchange. Second, to develop a code of conduct for ensuring compliances of rules and regulations by intermediaries, companies and other participants for smooth functioning of stock exchanges. Third objective says to protect the rights of the investors, particularly of the individual investors. Fourth objective is to prevent fraudulent activities and malpractices. Fraudulent activities and malpractices like price rigging, insider trading, and to publish misleading information in prospectus. Fifth objective is to promote fair, transparent and smooth dealings or trading of securities. Sixth objective is to promote the development of securities market in India. So these are the various objectives of SEBI. Functions of SEBI, Securities Exchange and Exchange Board of India. The first function is the developmental function. Developmental function is there to promote the development of securities market, under which SEBI provides training to intermediaries of securities market or the stock market. So it provides training about how stock market functions and the other nitty-gritties. Second is it promotes activities of stock exchange by adopting flexible and adaptable approach, under which what SEBI has done, SEBI has permitted the internet trading and it has made underwriting optional. It also conducts research and publishes information which are useful for all the participants in the stock market or the securities market. Second function of SEBI is a protective functions. Under protective function, SEBI, such functions they are performed by SEBI to protect the interest of the investors, to provide safety of investments and to prevent any unfair or fraudulent trade practices. For this purpose, SEBI, these following functions they are performed by SEBI. The first one is SEBI checks price rigging. Now what is price rigging? Price rigging means that when the prices of the securities are being manipulated with the main objective of inflating and depressing the market price of the securities. Means when we are manipulating the prices of the securities for inflating and depressing the market price of the securities, when we are manipulating with the price of the securities, right? That is called the price rigging. And SEBI also keeps a check over the misleading statements made by the company to induce the sale and purchase of security. Sometimes misleading informations, they have been provided by different companies to induce investors, so that they sell or they buy securities, so that they buy shares or sell shares of a particular companies. Second, SEBI prohibits insider trading. It stops, it checks insider trading. Now, who is insider? Before understanding what insider trading is, first you have to understand that who is an insider. Insider is a person, he can be a promoter, he can be a director, who is, by virtue of his position, he has an access to the price sensitive information in respect of securities, in respect of securities of a company which is not available to the public. Means insider is a person, he can be a promoter, he can be a director, who is having an access to the private information, or you can say the price sensitive information of a company, which the informations which are not available to the public. So he can use those informations, fine. If an insider, a person, is using such private information or price sensitive information in order to make any individual profit or personal profit, that is called the insider trading. C point, these functions are performed to educate investors. Why to educate investors? To educate investors so that they can make wise investment decision to earn profit, right? So that they park their money in the right type of shares which are having, which have an anticipation that their price will rise in the future. The last function performed by SEBI is it encourages fair trade practices and implement code of conduct, right? For doing this thing, for implementing code of conduct and for encouraging fair trade practices, what all steps SEBI has already taken. It has stopped allotment of preferential shares at unrelated market price. Now, preferential shares are not being allotted at unrelated market price. Second, SEBI can impose any fine, any penalty and imprisonment if in any case any insider trader is being found, or if there is any sort of insider trading, then SEBI can impose penalty, fines or imprisonment. SEBI has also issued guidelines to protect the interest of the debenture holder. So these three things, these three steps have already been taken by the SEBI to encourage fair trade practices and implement a code of conduct. Thank you. Third function of SEBI is regulatory functions. Under this, SEBI has notified rules and regulations and a code of conduct to regulate the intermediaries of the securities market involved in trading. So SEBI has notified different rules and regulations and a code of conduct, especially for the intermediaries who are